Welcome, film buffs and improv enthusiasts, to our countdown of the top 10 best moments when actors improvised. From spontaneous one-liners to unexpected plot twists, these unscripted moments have given us some of the most memorable scenes in cinematic history. Number 10. In Barbie 2023, there's a particularly memorable moment that highlights the brilliance of improvisation. When Barbie arrives at Ken's Mojo Dojo Casa House to ask if she could still be his long-term distance, low-commitment casual girlfriend.
I was thinking,
yes,
I'm ready to be your long-term distance, low-commitment casual girlfriend, if you'll still have me.
Ryan Gosling, in a burst of creative spontaneity, exclaims, "Sublime."
Sublime! I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that.
The line was a complete improvisation on Gosling's part, and Margot Robbie, caught off guard by his unexpected and enthusiastic response, couldn't help but burst into laughter. This unscripted outburst not only showcased Gosling's knack for adding his own flair, but also provided a genuine humorous reaction from Robbie that enriched the scene. Number 9. In Little Women 2019, there's a poignant scene on the hill where Laurie and Joe have a deeply emotional conversation.
You know, I figured you'd love me, Joe.
As Laurie pours his heart out to Joe, he repeatedly interrupts her with the heartfelt declaration, "I love you, Joe."
Right? Look at me. I'm homely and I'm awkward and I'm odd. And you'd be ashamed of me.
I love you, Joe.
These impassioned interjections weren't part of Greta Gerwig's original script. Instead, they were spontaneously introduced by Timothée Chalamet during filming. Chalamet's improvisation added an extra layer of raw emotion and intensity to the scene, enriching the dynamic between Laurie and Joe. His ad-libs not only deepened the characters' connection, but also captured a genuine, unplanned expression of affection that resonated powerfully on the screen. Laurie is constantly reiterating, "I love you, Joe." Number 8. In Dune Part 2, 2024, there's a particularly striking moment when the Baron hands over control of Arrakis to Fade Rautha.
Fade Rautha? He's psychotic. That's irrelevant. The question is...
During the scene, the kiss exchanged between the two characters wasn't scripted, but instead an impromptu addition by Austin Butler. He noted that Stellan Skarsgård, who played the Baron, was game for anything, which allowed for the spontaneous gesture. Butler explained, "It's always about how you're trying to affect somebody else, highlighting how improvisation can create powerful, unexpected moments in film." Number 7. In A Quiet Place 2018, there's a deeply emotional scene right before Lee's character dies where he communicates with his daughter Regan using sign language. While the original script had Lee simply saying "I love you," it was Millicent Simmons who suggested a more poignant line during filmmaking. She recommended that Lee should sign "I've always loved you," which added a layer of depth and closure to their relationship. John Krasinski, who directed and starred in the film, was so moved by Millicent's suggestion that he was moved to tears. Reflecting on this moment, Millicent shared, "I changed some signs too. At the end, when he signs 'I love you,' I said I think he needs to say 'I've always loved you' because that covers the difficult period." Number 6. In Spider-Man No Way Home 2021, there's a memorable scene where all three Peter Parkers are gearing up to face the villains together.
Existential crisis stuff.
Yeah, don't get me started on that.
As they prepare to team up, Peter number 3, played by Andrew Garfield, tells the other two, "I love you."
I love you guys. Thank you.
This heartfelt line was actually improvised by Garfield during filming. Reflecting on the moment, Garfield shared, "There's a line I improvised in the movie looking at Maguire and Holland, and I tell them I love them. That was just me loving them." His spontaneous expression of affection not only added a genuine touch of camaraderie among the three Spider-Men, but also underscored the deep real-life bond between the actors. Number 5. In Spider-Man No Way Home 2021, there's a standout moment when Peter 3, played by Andrew Garfield, first emerges through the portal, and MJ, portrayed by Zendaya, wants to confirm his Spider-Man credentials. The hilarious moment when Zendaya throws bread at Garfield was completely unscripted. On the Happy Sad Confused podcast, Garfield revealed, at first, Zendaya picks up a candlestick or something to, threaten me in that first scene where I come in, but then there was this basket of bread. That was her just going, can I just throw bread at him? And director John Watts was like, yeah, throw bread at him.
Can you not throw the bread again? You're a deeply mistrusting person.
Number 4.
In Saltburn 2023, there's a striking and memorable scene involving Oliver at Felix's grave. In this now infamous moment, Oliver is seen crying over the grave and then unexpectedly strips down, a dramatic action that wasn't included in the script. This powerful sequence was an improvisation by Barry Keoghan. Reflecting on the scene, Keoghan explained, I wanted to see what Oliver would do next. I wanted to see what the next level of obsession was, and by that I mean, I just wanted a camera to roll, not to kind of preempt it or rehearse it, and what happened, happened. It was one take, and I think it was right. Number 3. In Killers of the Flower Moon 2023, there were 2 notable moments of improvisation that highlighted the dynamic between the actors and the director.
I don't know what she said, but it must have been Indian for handsome devil.
First, there's a scene where Molly, played by Lily Gladstone, calls Ernest, portrayed by Leonardo DiCaprio, a coyote in Osage. DiCaprio's quick-witted response, where he playfully suggests that she must have called him a handsome devil,
Been Indian for handsome devil.
was completely unscripted. This spontaneous exchange led to Lily Gladstone's genuine laugh, which director Martin Scorsese chose to keep in the final cut, adding an authentic touch to the scene. Number 2. In Game Night 2018, there's a standout moment when Annie, played by Rachel McAdams, watches in shock as a bodyguard gets sucked into the engine of an airplane and dies.
Wait, you don't have to do this. I have kids at home.
Her now iconic line, "Oh no, he died," was reportedly unscripted.
Oh no, he died.
Rachel McAdams herself was unaware of the line's viral popularity until IndieWire brought it to her attention. She responded with surprise and humor, saying, "Tell my agent." I'm just kidding. That's so funny. But wait, just that line or the whole scene? She also added some context, noting, we were on a tarmac in the middle of Georgia and it was probably about 4 in the morning, so that may have added to the feeling. Number 1. In Bad Moms 2016, there's a particularly memorable scene where Amy, Kiki, and Carla go wild in a grocery store, causing mayhem and laughter.
So cute. Oh, I want to eat her face.
This uproarious sequence was largely unscripted, with director Scott Moore and John Lucas giving Mila Kunis, Kristen Bell, and Catherine Hahn the freedom to improvise and explore their comedic instincts. Moore explained, half the crazy stuff we got was just Catherine pulled something off the shelf or Mila would just do something crazy, and while I'd love to take a lot of credit for the scene, it's those 3 women just having a great time and being fearless. One moment that was scripted involved Carla's kiss with a grocery store employee. However, John Lucas noted that much of the humor came from letting actors like Catherine Hahn add their own flair to the scene. I think a lot of the best stuff, you give a great comedic actor like Catherine a direction and she's like, okay, what can I add to this? This blend of scripted elements and spontaneous improvisation resulted in a scene that perfectly captured the film's irreverent spirit and the actress's comedic chemistry. And there you have it, my lovelies, our top 10 best moments when actors improvise their way into movie history. If you enjoyed these off-the-cuff moments as much as we did, be sure to share your favorite improvisations in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe for more behind-the-scenes insights and film fun. Thanks for watching, and see you next time for more cinematic surprises.